Hi, welcome back, and we're looking at Tezos technical analysis with me, your friend Rocky Outcrop. And if we look above my head, we can see the price is currently $6 and or $6. Imagine, oh, jeepers creepers, $3.67. Sorry about that. On this particular exchange, and over there on HitBTC, it's $3.32. So there's still a 30%, 30 cent difference, but more like a 10% different. Get your words right. And I suppose as well, just say thank you to somebody who commented on the YouTube video called Ollie, so thank you very much for that. And I searched afterwards. You said that HitBTC is not letting people withdraw probably maybe at the minute, and that's would it go towards explaining the price difference. And I thought that was interesting. I googled it and I saw that 9 months ago people were talking about a similar sort of thing on Reddit, and I wonder if that's all linked together, if they're operating their Tezos on a sort of fractional basis or something like that. Who knows if they have what they say they have in terms of their exchange, but people on Reddit, as ever, are very quick to say that they're rubbish, so maybe they are rubbish. Who knows? We'll find out. Let me know in the comments down below if that's the case. The price has been going up quite a bit. There's an arbitrage opportunity there, and would suggest that buying here, potentially then moving to another exchange to sell, is what's causing the drag on the withdrawals. But also, bearing in mind that arbitrage difference, there is the possibility to just simply buy and hold on here and sell if you're currently holding it on one of the other exchanges, and you've created an arbitrage opportunity for yourself too there. So there's different dynamics at play there. Anyhow, on the HitBTC site, we can start off our analysis here and keep things wrapped up neat and tight, hopefully not drag on too long. You can see I've got a Fibonacci drawn in, starting at the all-time highs and going all the way to the all-time lows. And the price is currently operating in and around that area now of the 236, which would turn this into a valid Fibonacci retracement. So we would be able to actually start using this to come up with ideas for price targets. And if that were the case, then the price target here would be $4.80 to the upside. So that's a very big one. We'd have to imagine as well that there'd be areas of resistance in between, and of course if you look to the left you can see that in around $4 as well, especially it's a round number, so you would expect there to be something in there. And we could put a horizontal line in there so that we don't forget about it while we're doing this analysis, and around $4 there you can see I've now put a white serrated line, so we'll keep an eye out for that in the future. But we can also compare this to the fake Fibonacci, wrong exchange again, that I've drawn in on Coinbase, and you can see here, and I call it a fake Fibonacci because it hasn't actually gone down below this first retracement level and opened and closed below it and made it valid yet. So just as we're waiting for the other one to become valid on HitBTC, we're waiting to see if this one will remain invalid. It's exactly the same sort of school of thought on this one, but of course as the price goes higher you'd have to change this round as you're looking at it. So what we were looking at the other day, a few days ago, was whether or not the price would get up above here by the end of the day, and indeed it did, and as such it's gone up, and in fact gone off of the upper price target here around about $3.90. And of course the differential in price between the two exchanges, there's going to be question marks about this area here as things become slightly overstretched. Are we going to see pullbacks around $4, and will that then offer up support in around this $3.20 area as we amortize any price differences across those assets? I wonder if that's going to have a dynamic to play there. But also we can just see here that that so far this in terms of being an invalid Fibonacci has worked very well for us. But if we were to choose targets to the downside, then the next target down would be $2.70 here and on Coinbase, and then of course next down target after that would be $2.30. But we're currently going to remain bullish on this. If there's any divergences to be seen, they're not showing up very clearly unless you consider this current high to be the high, and then in which case the current high and this here to have been its own independent high, and you can compare those two there and say that we're bearishly divergent between them. But you could just sort of discount this as part of the overall upward movement because it's not actually formed really a high unless you consider this to be the low, and that's quite sideways really on there. So that's a bit unfair to be putting that sort of bearish divergence pressure on that particular top there. So I'll wait and see how that plays out. And then if you look down to the lower time frames though, see we're sideways here across the board really, and there isn't anything particularly much to be brought in to consideration. There's the potential here in terms of this upwards movement here to have had hidden bullish divergence potentially showing up here, but no, that seems higher than that there. No, not really. We just this seems to be a natural area for this price to be currently consolidating. So let's see how long we actually consolidate for. And in terms of trying to measure how long you would consolidate for, it's a bit of a gamble no matter what way you look at it. Who knows? Oh, well, my phone thing just died there, and I think that was a good time to wrap up anyway. So we know our upside targets and we know our downside targets. We're looking at $3.70 currently as the price, and we're looking up towards the $3.90 area to see if there'll be resistance there. And if we can break above it and live above it, then that'd be good. We can disregard this and look to the HitBTC prices for the target. So let's just to finish up. Sorry about having to hold this here. It's a bit embarrassing as my thingy's ran out of battery. But of course, then the next target that we're looking at would be the $4 here and the $4.80 mark here. And of course, we'd hope to see the prices come more back into balance or something between the different exchanges so that we can come up with decent price targets for everybody, because I know that everybody doesn't use the one exchange. So anyway, see you in the next one. Thanks very much for tuning in. I've published an Ethereum, Bitcoin and Chainlink video today already, so if you like and subscribe, then you'll get all of them coming up in your suggested videos. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.